Alright, everybody, welcome back to Big Time Talkers. This week, it is me, Benjamin Duncan.
It is also me, Tommy Haley.
And the COVID boy, Brock Gordon.
The sick boy. The very sick boy.
Oh my god.
So as you guys can probably tell, Brock's not feeling the best, but
COVID.
we're all doing okay. We're gonna make it through everything.
COVID.
Yes.
Tested positive and everything. I dodged it for 2 fucking years and it pops up the week of my fucking birthday. Fuck you.
We have a birthday boy soon here.
Friday.
Alright, but let's see, what would you guys like to get started with tonight first? Football, baseball, what would you guys like to go with?
Tommy's
Football.
Tommy's team's gonna get their ass kicked and cross the sea.
We're gonna lose in Potato Land.
Hey, fuck you.
So Tommy, could you explain to the viewers what's going on with Nebraska football?
So apparently they are in Dublin, Ireland this year. I don't know how. Don't ask me why either. I'd never understood why they were in Dublin either. Playing Northwestern. Well, didn't they do this a couple years ago with Penn State and who was the other team?
I only remember Boston College and Notre Dame.
That's what no, I think it was Penn State and Boston College or something like that.
Could be.
A couple years ago. Wrong? Because I don't know how this works or why they go to Dublin, Ireland. But yeah, they're playing against Northwestern. It's a Big Ten, it's a conference game, so very early in the season to have a conference game.
They play this Saturday, don't they?
Indeed, they do play this Saturday.
We have college football this week, everybody.
We will now, from now until January, we will have a Saturday and a Sunday with football.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
So
finally, what we've been waiting for.
We are fucking excited here.
Let's go.
Football.
Real football.
I don't know if
meaningful football.
I don't know if you guys have any other college football news, but I have some if you want me to
we have
talk
so
about
much
that.
Football news.
Just a little bit.
Like, enough games that guess what we're actually going to do this week? We're actually going to...
What?
We're actually going to do picks.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's been that long. We're actually going to do picks. For week 0. Woo!
Week 0, the best for college football. Week 0.
Everybody loves week 0. Anyway, Ben, you were saying...
There was just 2 other college football things that there's going to be... I have 2 different college football things, but one of them I was saving for my 3 things for the week.
Okay,
but,
save it.
But the one that I can talk about now is kind of a sad one. But yesterday at 1:30 in the morning, there was a crazy huge fiery wreck in downtown Indiana, somewhere in Indiana. But 2 freshman members of Indiana State football were among the people in that wreck that didn't make it out. So, prayers go out to them and their families. So, yeah, that's a bit rough and probably not necessarily what we wanted to start off with right off the bat, but...
No, thanks for bringing the mood down.
But anyways, we're doing our picks now, right?
No, picks are always at the end.
Okay.
Will always be at the end.
Always.
Go.
Also-
Always at the end.
Should we talk about the Royals?
Oh, yes. We're having it. Our favorite player got put on the 10-day IL.
Not the pass squatch.
The Pasquatch, indeed, he got put on the 10-day IL day for right shoulder discomfort.
Sad. Sad times.
Right shoulder discomfort. I'm like, ooh, that's very worrying.
Yeah. Then also, in Royals news, Amir Garrett's suspension, where he threw that drink on the one fan a couple weeks back. His suspension has been reduced from 3 games to 2 games, and he started serving that suspension tonight.
So he'll be back.
He will be back very soon.
Is that right? He'll be back Sunday? Technically.
Well, he served his first game tonight, and he only has 1 game left that he has to serve still.
Okay. Okay.
That's good.
That's good.
Yes.
It's funny. Every time you bring that up, I'm like, oh yeah, that totally happened. Completely didn't forget about it.
Yep.
No.
But the Royals continue.
There's nothing else that I know about Royals-wise, but
They still suck.
The Royals still suck. But in other baseball news, we do know.
Bobby Witt Jr. did hit a home run earlier tonight.
Yes, and he absolutely smoked that ball.
Smoked.
We do have some team baseball news, though.
What was that?
We do have some Team USA baseball.
Oh, that's right. I can't remember what it was, but I did see something about that.
I believe the manager for the team next year, gotta say next year because that's when it is, I believe is Mark DeRosa, and then the hitting coach for Team USA is none other than the kid, Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh, let's go.
It's going. You know what? You know how? So there's this person on Twitter, me and Bob follow, and he's like, "What does Braves lineup do?"
It fucks.
Hey, fuck. What is this Team USA baseball gonna do? Team baseball lineup gonna do?
Hopefully win it all.
Hopefully win it all, and
Not being an embarrassment. Bro, I'm fighting stuff right now. Keep going.
And fuck.
Let's go.
So yeah, that's actually gonna be very interesting, and that's also gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah. I know I usually don't pay attention very much to Team USA baseball, but I know I'd like to see them do well.
Yes.
That's always something good to look forward to.
To look forward to in the World Baseball Classic is I want them to do I just want them to do well.
Do we know who the pitching coach is?
No idea.
Cal Eldred.
Hopefully it's not our favorite person.
You shut your sick mouth, Mr. I heard that.
I can only breathe through my mouth. I can't shut it.
I heard what you said. I do not want to hear that. I don't want to hear that name anywhere near
Team USA baseball?
Do not hear it anywhere near it.
I mean, I would sure hope not, but
if I do, I'm cheering
USA baseball.
If I do, I'm cheering for the Netherlands this year.
You should always
Let's
cheer
go.
for the Netherlands.
Dude, they're like the weirdest put together team
No.
always in the world.
No. There's one more that's even weirder.
Oh, I forget who it is.
Team Israel.
Oh, yeah, that's right. How about that?
It's like them and Team Italy and the Netherlands. I'm like, what the? How did you three come to exist?
Great question.
Why is you teams in this?
Well, there was some baseball news today from some other baseball news from the MLB today. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but Fernando Tatis Jr. Will be having shoulder
We
surgery
do have the
during his 80-game suspension.
we do have the pitching coach for Team USA,
Who is it?
Andy Pettit.
Oh, that's good.
Who's that?
You don't know who Andy Pettit is?
No.
Tell me, we might have to rethink him being on the podcast.
Bro, I don't know who some of these people are.
I'll give you a rundown. Andy Pettit, a former American, obviously a professional baseball player. He played 18 seasons in the major leagues.
Primarily for the New York Yankees.
Yeah. For the Yankees. And then he pitched for the Astros, and then he won 5
championships with the Yankees and was a 3-time All-Star.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Pretty good is putting it very lightly.
Well, no way. In his 18-year career as a pitcher, he had 196 at-bats.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because he played
With
for the
27
Astros.
With 27 hits, 6 runs, and 13 RBI.
Yeah, that was when he was with the Astros, and then the Astros were in the National League before they moved over to the American.
Yeah.
Back when they were in the 6-team NL Central. Because that always made sense.
That's right, they were.
And the team they moved to the NL Central was the Brewers. And they moved the Astros to the AL West when they could have just kept the Brewers in the West. And, and Kansas City is farther west than Houston is. And Kansas City's in the Central. And,
Look, you gotta look at population and all that stuff. So
I know, but Kansas City's not in the...
Yeah, I get what you're coming from, but still, though.
Good, I'm glad someone understands, because I've been having, just terrible, lucid dreams and crap. Oh, Lord.
Well, did my fits go hard if I were in those dreams?
You were not, because I swear to God I was at work. And I was working. However, Ben was...
Was his fit hard, though?
I mean, he dressed the same way that the rest of us did.
Because sometimes I can have these weird-ass dreams where I'm, in a job and, I can wear whatever the hell I want. It's, the weirdest thing in the world.
Yeah. That is the
and,
benefit to wearing
I don't know
stuff.
why. Another thing is, I don't know why, but, some of my stuff that I wear in the dreams, because I can remember what I wear, I'm like, some of that shit is gas, bro. I had, some Steve Harvey, we're talking, Steve Harvey levels of drip.
Dang, mad drip with the thick mustache and everything? Sheesh.
Not thick mustache, but we got the thick drip, though.
I'm working on that mustache.
Yeah, you can forget all that mustache.
We gotta talk about the Angels finally being saved.
The Angels?
Wait, what happened with the Angels?
Yeah, what happened with it? I never saw anything about that.
To Jeff Passan.
Oh yeah, their owner was thinking about selling them or something, right?
Correct.
I did see that today. Okay.
Artie Moreno says he's exploring selling the team.
Oh.
That would be nice.
That would be. Where would they go, though?
I'd probably still in Anaheim.
I would say Anaheim, just a different buyer.
Yeah. I can't foresee them leaving.
They could just have Bezos buy the team. I mean,
No.
he's got all this fucking.
No.
I really did
think that the Angels were gonna actually do something this year, but then they just blew up.
Bad, Tommy. Very bad.
I mean, I'd rather have them own an NFL team and then have the Red Zone be on Prime Video with your Prime subscription. So, hey.
Yeah.
That's just me.
I really thought the Angels were going to do something this year, but then they blew up like they do every year.
But then the Angels were the Angels.
Yeah, the Angels are the Angels. This isn't the Angels in the outfield, bro. Don't expect too much, because the last time they were ever relevant and ever good, not because of two of the most multi-generational talents, was 2014, when they had the best record in the American League in all of baseball and still lost 3 straight games to the Royals.
Yeah.
They won a World Series this century.
Yeah. Had the Angels? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
2000 and,
I want to say 3.
I thought it was 2001.
No, 1 was the, I'm looking it up. But I want to say it was 03.
It was either 01 or, I thought it was 02. It was either 01, 02, or 03.
02.
Because they played the Giants that year.
Yeah.
And I vividly, even though I never was like alive during that, I always go back on highlights and just watch Barry Bonds absolutely nuke baseballs into oblivion.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see something. I did see an interesting take about Barry Bonds this week.
What is that?
That since isn't like this year would be his final year of being on the Hall of Fame ballot.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that if they just signed him to like a 10-day deal or something and had him like just come in and play a couple games, then he re-retire, then his Hall of Fame ballot would just reset, and so he could still be on the ballot again.
God, could you imagine how many home runs he could still hit right now?
Oh, yeah. Like, have you seen photos of him? That man is still looking good.
Because I don't know like how that would work in terms of like baseball terms and everything, but I mean, it's just like with all these football players coming out of retirement and then playing for a couple more years or whatever.
Drew Brees.
And by the sounds of it from you guys, he could come right out of retirement and somebody could sign him for like a year or something, and then he could just get his entire Hall of Fame like year thing reset from the very beginning and still be on the ballot until he would eventually get voted in.
That's true.
Do you know how old Barry Bonds is?
That sounds like a very convoluted and very difficult loophole to get back on the ballot. Because I feel like with how the National Baseball Hall of Fame works, it's like once you're on the ballot and then once your time is up, like I think they do like how Buck O'Neil got in. It's like a legacy vote or whatever it is. I don't know what it's called, but that like you gotta wait like that.
Okay.
Do you know how old Barry Bonds is?
I don't know.
How old is he?
Well, like 50?
58.
Dang.
Could you imagine 50-year-old Barry Bonds coming back and just hitting dangers?
He could possibly still rake. Him and Ken Griffey Jr. both look absolutely in fantastic shape.
Not as good as Frank Thomas.
Not.
Oh, yeah.
No one will forever be as good as Frank Thomas, though.
No, he looks. I don't know what he's eating.
And it's good.
What is it, Brock? Are you thinking like a? Are you thinking like a Jacked and Juicy?
Oh, it's new. It's Nugenics Total T, like he always promotes. Him and Doug Flutie.
Yeah.
Yep.
And trust me, guys, you'll love it too.
Jesus Christ.
That's like always the best part of the commercial.
Mm-hmm.
See, what else is there to talk about? NFL has been having their preseason. Like anyone really cares about that.
Oh, I do have. There was another. Yeah. So the other day I had ordered it off eBay and it finally came in. But if you guys can remember from the 2017 Royals season.
Oh Jesus. Tried to block it out of my memory.
But
season?
The 2017. But I ordered and it came in finally. But I was able to find the TIE fighter pilot, Drew Butera bobblehead.
Nice.
I know ever since that bobblehead came out, I'd been wanting to get it, and I finally found one online. And it goes hard.
Indeed, it does.
It's almost
He was
like
the
the Royals should be the bad guys.
Well, I mean, I will say, like, for it being like a special, like, Star Wars version bobblehead, it was nowhere near as expensive as the Obi-Wan Kenobi Alex Gordon bobblehead or the X-Wing fighter pilot Eric Hosmer.
When did they do the one with? Wait, you said
or the Salvador Perez Han Solo one.
Bleh.
Huh, I just don't remember that. You said he did Han Solo?
Yeah, Salvador Perez has a Han Solo bobblehead.
Yeah, I remember that one. I just don't remember the Alex Gordon one, though.
It's the Alex Gordon Obi-Wan Kenobi one is a bit older.
Oh, okay, that's probably why.
But there was I'd never realized it, but apparently there was Albert Mondesi.
Alberto, yeah.
A Boba Fett one.
Yeah, the Mandalorian.
Yeah. I never realized that was a thing until whenever I was looking at these bobbleheads online.
Oh, breaking news. The Royals have lost to the Diamondbacks 7-3.
Oh.
Emmanuel Rivera played that game today. I'm going to look up the stat line and see what he did against his former team.
You getting his stat line, Brock?
Yep, pulling it up right now. Emmanuel Rivera had 5 at-bats and got 2 hits. He also scored a run and got an RBI. He was also walked.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for you.
For the Royals, the leading hitter was Bobby Witt Jr.
That's what I expected.
2 hits, 2 runs, and he had an RBI. So
nice.
Anyone know how Carlos Santana's been doing with the Mariners? Because I thought I saw something that's like he's like
he had been balling out,
and
he
then
had
he
been
returned
balling
to form.
And then he fell freaking cliff.
He's returned to his form now. So
yeah,
he's back to being Carlos Santana. So we've won the trade.
No take backs, Seattle.
Nope. Your prospects are ours.
All right. Do we want to move on to NFL news?
Or do you want to play Guess the Year?
I think Guess the Year would be good here, probably.
Yep. Here.
All right. This game is from... Whoops. Next game. There we go. This game is from Monday, August 24th in Kaufman... Well, actually, I'm not going to say what the name of the stadium is because that'll give it away. No, it won't. At Royals Stadium, in front of 27,000 fans, where the Royals lost to the Texas Rangers. This was the Royals' starting lineup. Batting first, the center fielder, Willie Wilson. Batting second, the third baseman, Kevin Seitzer. Batting third, the first baseman, George Brett.
Okay.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Danny Tartabull. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Lonnie Smith.
Huh.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Frank White.
Huh.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Steve Balboni.
One thing I always want to know with how like the World Baseball Classic is like how do they do like the point like the how do they pick? Do they pick the players themselves, or is it like a thing where it's like okay, these people can't?
They declare.
Okay, because how like golf does it is like there's an X and there's like a cut line of what people can who is joining, who is able to join, and then who's not, and then it like shows you like who the person like what their levels are and all that kind of stuff. So,
batting eighth, the catcher Jamie Quirk, and batting ninth, the shortstop Ross Jones. I will give you the pinch hitters and those that came in. Pinch hitting for Ross Jones was Jim Eisenreich, and Bill Pacosta came in at shortstop. And pinch hitting for Jamie Quirk, Bo Jackson.
Ooh, okay.
The pitcher for the Royals was Mark... Oh, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that with how my nose is right now. Gentlemen, I need the year.
You said Danny Tartabull was in right field, correct?
Yes.
Oh, Jackson, right?
Yes. I also said George Brett and Frank White.
I know I have a year in mind.
Go ahead and say
it. Ben, go ahead.
1987.
Tommy?
I'm going to go with the exact same year.
That is correct.
Let's go!
It's either 1986 or 1987.
Do you know who the winning pitcher was for the Texas Rangers? This is interesting.
No, don't even ask me that.
Was it Nolan Ryan?
No, but it is someone that we know their son very well.
Bobby Witt Sr.
Yes.
Well, no way, really?
Yes.
I forget that Sr. played on the Rangers for many years.
Bobby Witt Sr. got the win. He moved to 7-6 on the year. The Royals, by the way, after this loss, fell to 61-63.
Wait, what's their record?
They fell to 61-63.
That's here, now, in present time, or back then?
Back then.
87.
Okay.
God, I wish the Royals right now were 61-63.
Really wish they were 2 games under 500, but that's not
They'd only be like 3 games back in the division.
I know. Exactly. Also, can we talk about, since we're still on the thing, can we talk about how I would like to say that I was wrong at the start of the season, where I was like, the Mets are going to do a Mets thing, and by the second half of the season, they're going to collapse.
Hush.
Why are you telling me hush? We got nothing else to talk about.
Did you see Aaron happen?
You see Aaron Judge totally crank off Max Scherzer for a home run the other day? The Yankees swept the Mets, dude.
But I would like to say how they were, could I just say now that since they were, when they were losing, now that they're winning again, how they were just, playing, absolute piles of trash. and all the Yankees fans thinking it was the end of the world. And I was like, if they keep this up, I actually might enjoy this. But I'd like to say that I would probably be wrong on what happens with New York sports teams.
But I'm glad I got the year right for this one, Brock, because the only reason I guessed 87 was because there was a baseball game on my phone I used to play that because they had all the different baseball teams, but you could also through packs you could get a random special player on the occasion with the in-game currency.
This just sounds like Dynasty.
Kind of, but I ended up pulling an 87 Danny Tartabull right field card.
Well, Danny Tartabull started in right field a lot, so
yeah. But I'm glad that I got the right year. All right, we good to move on to football stuff now?
I don't know. Are we, Tommy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
All right. I have multiple things for us here to talk about. So first, former Chief Demarcus Robinson signed with the Ravens the other day. After getting cut from, where was he, the Raiders?
I don't know.
Did the Ravens just hate Lamar Jackson?
I did watch a thing this morning talking about how they're going to have an amazing run game again this year.
Yeah,
it's just literally they have no wide receivers.
Yeah, no, they don't have anything. And I thought Aaron Rodgers didn't have any wide receivers. Turns out Lamar Jackson doesn't have any either.
Mm-hmm. But then I saw a thing talking about that free agent running back, Kenyon Drake, one of his 5 potential landing spots is with the Chiefs.
Great, because that's what the Chiefs need, another running back.
Running back?
Yeah, but it said the CBS Sports said the top 3 destinations for him would be the Rams, Chiefs, or Ravens, and I don't see why any of those 3 teams need a running back.
No, I don't see it either. That would be pointless. I get for depth purposes, but
not even
they don't
that.
need them.
I don't even see it for that.
Yeah.
I could see it going I don't know, like the Jaguars or
the Jaguars,
the Texans, or someone like that. But
also, if you guys saw in the quarterback battle in Carolina, Baker Mayfield won the starting position over Sam Darnold and will start week 1.
That's going to be interesting. Also, can we talk about...
Against the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, against the Browns, too. Also, can we talk about how Deshaun Watson now has an 11-game suspension?
And he comes back and immediately faces the Texans.
Yeah, and the first game he's back is against the Texans.
The NFL rigged it this way.
No, NFL
they want it to be this way.
NFL Creative is doing some long-term booking and story selling in this.
The NFL knows what they're doing. One of our favorite sports people, our favorite Steelers fan YouTuber boy, he knows that the NFL is rigging it this way.
That's why I call them NFL Creative, because sometimes whatever they feed, because whatever Goodell feeds them sometimes, Goodell's like, all right, I need something wild to happen this week, and then the NFL Creative is like, done.
All out blitz by the worst team in the league.
Yeah. He's like, I need the Jaguars to go 0-16 again. He's like, done.
We need the Jaguars to go 0-17. But to lose all games by less than 3.
Yes, exactly. Wouldn't that be something if they go over 17, yet they play in some of the closest, most highly contested games this entire season.
I'd be fine if they go 0-17.
That would be so messed up. Yet that would be downright hilarious.
That joke just went over your head that I made.
What?
I said I'd be fine if they go 0-17.
Okay.
Tommy, who am I a fan of?
Well, yeah, you'd be a fan of that because you're in the same division.
Actually, I take that back. They could go 1-16.
Fuck off.
They can go 1-16.
That one game a year where they beat the Colts.
One thing though about the Colts, I want to see if Jonathan Taylor can keep up what he did last year. Hopefully, can he sustain it?
Yes.
The one thing, okay.
He is the God King.
Okay.
King Henry's reign is over. It is time for Taylor to rise.
Okay. Just want to see if he can sustain it.
But I did see also today that backup Chiefs tight end Blake Bell recently underwent surgery for a hip flexor, and Andy Reid says he doesn't expect a quick return.
I mean, it's a hip injury. Those things don't take.
With the rise of Jody Fortson at the backup tight end spot, and we have Noah Gray as well, and so I think we'll honestly be just fine at the tight end position.
Yeah. Speaking of Chiefs, apparently Patrick Mahomes is in Fortnite now.
Yeah, he's in Fortnite with the gladiator gear.
I don't know.
He fell to the Fortnite overlords, and I bet he's getting paid $1 billion V-Bucks.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Fortnite's just weird. It's like I could see 5 like.
Oh wait, no.
That's not a regular show.
No, I'd seen because I saw the comment section on Instagram about this the other day, and I was gonna read it off to you guys, but where was it? Yeah, here we go. Like after I scrolled through all of like the official like checkmarked people that had commented on Patrick's video about it, the top 3 liked comments said, number 1, Jesus Christ, I can watch Patrick Mahomes fight Goku. I love video games. Then number 2 said, man, I can't wait to see Patrick Kamehameha LeBron and start grittying afterwards. And then the third one was, we're about to have Patrick Mahomes shooting a Kamehameha at Darth Vader while LeBron James is hitting the gritty and while Thanos is shooting a shotgun.
I cannot believe the way you just said Kamehameha.
Whatever. I'm not a Dragon Ball fan. I don't care.
That was so wrong the way you said it.
Weebs.
But yeah, it's Fortnite is a cesspool.
No, Fortnite is an episode of regular show.
Oh, also,
I can play as Master Chief and kill.
I also saw that
and kill Goku and a fucking banana with a Kamehameha, and then hit the granny, and then do Gagrin style as well.
With Darth Vader and Thanos.
Yes, with Darth Vader and Thanos watching.
But I saw that the other day, the Cardinals head coach was having Kyler Murray call plays, and while he had the headset on, Barstool Sports made a comment on it saying, guys on me, cracked one shield, knocked, where are you guys? I need help. No way, man, this guy's actually hacking. He's literally one shot. Hinting at the fact that Kyler Murray plays too much COD.
Oh, too much video games?
Yeah. And, there was also a very interesting statistic that I was wanting to share with you guys, comparing Daniel Jones and Josh Allen.
This is a crazy one.
Oh, I'm listening.
me see. I'm going to send it to you guys. I want to know what you guys think about this.
Josh Allen and Daniel Jones.
And so for our fans at home, it's a picture of NBC comparing Daniel Jones and Josh Allen through their first 38 career games. And the first 38 games for both of them are very similar.
Well,
completion percentage, passing yards, and rushing yards per game, and pass touchdown to interception ratio. But the record is where it gets you, because Josh Allen's record was 23-15 in his first 38 games, and Daniel Jones's record in his first 38 career games were 12-25.
Huh.
And so I'm thinking that it must just be the team that's around the quarterback, I would think, in this situation. Or not. I mean, I'm pretty sure Josh Allen is the better quarterback, but if Daniel Jones actually had a team around him, he might have a better record and not be thought of as just a complete trash quarterback.
Speaking of, I have an interesting stat for you.
Go ahead.
About one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league. Gardner Minshew has 41 touchdowns to only 12 interceptions in his career.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
So, he should be a starter in the league.
I do think so.
And he should be starting for the Colts next year.
Okay. Once Matt Ryan retires?
But whatever.
Matt Ryan's contract's up in 2 years. We could sign Gardner Minshew.
That's right, I forget.
We could sign Gardner Minshew. Let him sit behind Matt Ryan for a few years. Let him learn under Matt Ryan and then take over.
Have the stash take over, take the reins.
Let the mullet run, Indy? Yeah.
Yes.
God, could you imagine Gardner Minshew in Indy? Jesus
That'd be
Christ.
a pretty sick jersey, dude.
Oh my God, I want it so much.
You might just have to custom make that yourself.
I may have to.
Get a number 15 Minshew Colts jersey.
Don't tempt me. Yeah.
Well, I did see, I know, Tommy, how you enjoy golf a lot, but I saw some golf things this past week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The FedEx Cup stuff is happening this weekend.
Oh, but I was talking about the video game.
Oh, what it 2K23 or whatever it is with Tiger.
In the PGA Tour 2K23 video game, Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan are among athletes you can play as in the game.
That's right. You can play like Jordan in the game. I'm not complaining. It's Michael Jordan, but I just find that really weird.
Yeah. Oh, and then in other basketball news, it's Kobe Bryant's birthday today, everybody. So, R.I.P. Kobe.
He would have been, what, 44?
4. Yes.
He would have been 40. R.I.P. Mamba. Mamba forever.
Steve Nash.
Yeah.
But y'all ain't ready for that conversation.
Better player than Kobe?
Yep.
Dude, you got
Kobe or LeBron?
That crack must be good with it. Can I have some?
Kobe was carried by Shaq and other great players. Steve Nash was the player.
Whatever.
Think about it. After Shaq left, how many rings did Kobe win?
He won how many rings with Shaq? 2?
3.
Won 3. how many did he win? I believe he ran 2 more after that. I guess it's fine.
Oh, there's some pretty messed up things when you type in Kobe Bryant in right now.
Yeah, that's let's not talk about that.
Oh, some really messed up stuff.
But I know I'm ready for my 3 things. If you want me to go into that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're ready.
Yeah.
For it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So for my first 3 things.
Number 1.
Number 1. The other day, Cardinals catcher Yadier Molina was absent for 2 games out of nowhere, and a lot of people didn't know where Yadier Molina was. And turns out he explained his 2-game absence, and he was gone the 2 games because he went to go watch the basketball team that he owns win the title in Puerto Rico. So I thought that was interesting. Because I didn't expect Yadier Molina to be a person that owns a basketball team.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then, number 2. And sadly, having to speak about another Cardinals player, but, because I don't like the Cardinals, but mad respect to the guy. Albert Pujols over these past few games. Yesterday night, he hit his 693rd home run, which came off the 449th different pitcher that he's hit a home run against in his career, tying Barry Bonds' record for the total number of different pitchers that he hit a home run off of. And I think it was from the other day, but over like the 10-game span, because Albert Pujols has just been cranking home runs recently. His slugging percentage right now is the highest that it's ever been in his entire career of baseball. So, mad props to him for just mashing dingers the past week. All right, and then number 3. I know both of you guys might like it because it's not Cardinals related. So,
thank God.
But it was reported by ESPN. But with as we all know, college football and college athletes can do NIL deals and everything.
I know where this is going.
But it was pretty interesting. But Hooters, our everybody's favorite restaurant chain, announced yesterday morning that they had signed 51 college offensive linemen to across the nation to an NIL deal with Hooters. Only offensive linemen. So,
like John Davis did being an NIL deal with Hooters, it makes sense.
So, shout out to Hooters for getting the cool football players, you know?
I mean, Mevis wasn't included in that, but, whatever.
But, yeah, those are my 3 things for the week.
Alright, solid. Have either one of you watched the Manti Te'o documentary yet?
Came out, I forgot about that.
That came out already?
Yes.
When did it come out? Like the 8th,
when?
I think, right?
It's been out for a little bit, not too long.
Huh, okay. Now what I need to do in the next couple of days.
Yeah. I plan on
Sorry,
going
I watched...
I'm sick. So
I could probably watch it on. I could probably watch it on Sunday, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch it on Sunday. We can talk about it on that Monday because I got to work that.
Yeah.
So it sounds like next week we will have a documentary review for you. Holy crap, we're bringing those back.
Let's go.
But a spur of the moment top 5 for you, gentlemen. It's a pretty easy one, I feel like. We're going to have our top 5 favorite non-starting quarterbacks of the NFL.
Favorite starting quarterbacks? So they can only be starters as of right now?
Starting quarterbacks? I don't barely know starting quarterbacks. The second stringers.
Wait, what? Top 5 starting quarterbacks? Is that what it was?
And starting quarterback, the backups.
Wait, top 5 backups?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So, Tommy, you're number 5.
I shall forfeit this top 5 because I barely know any of the backups from the NFL.
There's plenty. There's several of the memes that we like Simeon or Andy Dalton or Shane Buechele.
Give me just a minute.
Not Lamar Jackson, Jordan Love.
Oh, I cannot believe it's not Lamar Jackson. You mean?
Oh, can I just list off like a top 5, like no like ranking, but just like my top 5?
Sure.
So that'd be easy, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so not in any particular order for my top 5, but we got a Chad Henne, because, anything's possible. Then we have... I guess you could call him a backup now because how the 49ers are handling things, but Jimmy Garoppolo, because as things look, it looks like Trey Lance is going to be the starter going into the season.
Yeah.
So those are 2. Okay, so Case Keenum on the Bills now as the backup.
No Mizzou players have been named by Ben so far.
Pittsburgh, or is he going to be on the bench?
It's either kissing titties or picking. I mean, take your pick.
Oh, then okay, I have my 2 others.
Excuse me?
What?
What did Brock just say?
I don't know. I don't really care at the moment, but my other 2 backups, Chase Daniel on the Chargers. So we all know why that reason. And then my last one would be Gardner Minshew.
All right, there you go. That's Ben's 5. Tommy, do you have any?
No.
Nothing. No names come to mind.
Nothing. I have nothing.
Okay, this is easy for me then. Gardner Minshew, Shane Buechele, Drew Lock, Kenny Pickett, Chase Daniel.
I thought
Drew's going to get the start.
Drew Lock was starting currently.
Oh, okay, then if Drew Lock is starting, then Matt Corral.
Who had the season-ending injury.
Exactly. That's why he's my favorite.
Nice.
There you go.
I like how we both include Gardner Minshew on there.
And Chase Daniel.
Yes.
So there you go. It's now time for picks.
Picks.
And they're all coming to us from college football, thank God. So we'll start with the big game on Fox. Alright, so Ben, this is how picks work, by the way.
And so this is week 1 or whatever?
Yes.
Or...
This is how we do picks.
Alright.
We go with the point spread, and we pick based on the point spread.
The point spread? What's that?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Just go watch a how-to sports gambling, and you'll understand.
So, Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Northwestern Wildcats. Nebraska is a 13-point favorite. Tommy, who do you have?
You should already know.
You may be sadly mistaken. Even though they're 13-point favorites?
Yes.
Oof. Yeah. I'm taking the points. Give me Northwestern. Nebraska still wins, but give me the points. So
the point spread, I'll go with Northwestern.
There you go. That's how it works, man.
Because it'll be closer than 13 points.
There you go. That's how gambling works. There you go. Congratulations. Okay. You just figured it out.
Nice.
Sticking with a Big Ten matchup, Wyoming travels to Champaign to take on Illinois. Illinois is 11-point favorites. Tommy? Who do you have?
Who's Wyoming's quarterback this year?
I don't know.
Let me check.
Some dude. Tommy, who do you have?
Who are the teams again?
No idea. I'm gonna go with Illinois.
All right. So
I'm riding with Illinois. As much as I would love to go with Wyoming, I looked at their quarterback list and I've never heard of any of these dudes in my life.
Okay.
Same.
Ben's taking the 11-point favorite Illinois. Tommy?
I'm going to have to go with Hill.
And then Wyoming has graduated.
I'm taking Wyoming because I think they might actually win this game.
All right.
Charlotte taking on Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic is a 7-point favorite.
I'll take Florida Atlantic.
Men going with FAU. Tommy?
I don't know. I've never heard of Charlotte, so...
I'll go with... Wait, who was it?
Charlotte and FAU.
I'll go with FAU.
Same here. North Texas and UTEP. It's an even point spread.
Oh. Ooh. So UNT versus UTEP.
Yup.
That's the what's that? They're UNT's Green Eagles or something, right?
Mean Green.
Excuse me.
No, you're good. Wait, man. Oh.
It is an even point spread. Who do you have?
I'll take... Wait, who are the teams again?
North Texas and UTEP.
I'll take UTEP.
I'm going to go with UTEP as well, just considering that while I have a buddy that I graduated high school with that goes to North Texas, they do have a very good music school there at North Texas. But football-wise, I'm going to have to go against them with UTEP.
I'm going with North Texas because they were the only team to defeat UTSA last year. And Finalmar. Vanderbilt goes way away from home as they travel to Hawaii to take on the Rainbow Warriors. Vanderbilt is 8-point favorites.
Vanderbilt wins that.
Vanderbilt.
The Vanderbilt players going to get a nice vacation and just crush the the sad school of Hawaii.
Yeah, SEC, baby.
Yeah, that'll be one of Vanderbilt's 2 wins this season.
The other one will be an FCS opponent. Maybe.
Yes.
Unless they botch it like last year.
Mm-hmm.
So, to review. Tommy has Nebraska, Illinois, FAU, UTEP, and Vandy. I have Northwestern, Wyoming, Florida Atlantic, North Texas, and Vandy. And Ben has Northwestern, Illinois, FAU, UTEP, and Vandy. So, may the odds forever be in your favor, gentlemen.
All right, and we're gonna review who we picked after week 0.
Yeah, we'll have the rankings after that.
Okay.
So, yeah. MIP of the week time. I will let Mr. Tommy go first. If he's still awake.
Tommy?
Huh?
He was asleep again.
It's MIP time, Tommy. Who's your pick?
Fernando Tatis Jr. Even though that happened a couple weeks ago, how the hell do you, get busted for trying to treat, what was it, tapeworm or something like that? Ringworm or whatever?
Ringworm
with an anabolic steroid. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are other medicines that are non-anabolic steroids that can treat ringworm.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
It is very...
Ben, your turn.
Let me see. I'm gonna go with Saints rookie offensive lineman Trevor Penning.
Uh-oh. Tommy, what did he do?
Huh?
What did your player do?
Great question. What happened?
Oh, we talking about my player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the Saints.
I think you had said Tommy, so I was confused.
Yeah, that's his team.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah, my bad. I forgot. But Trevor Penning was given in an interview. He was in an interview with a reporter. It was like a week or 2 ago. But he was looking at the reporter and everything, all funny, and then he told the reporter to ask him what his favorite thing about football is. And so the reporter asked him, "So what's your favorite thing about playing football?" And he deadpan looks straight into the reporter's face and says, being able to legally assault the person across from me.
Yes!
Oh, okay.
Yes!
And okay, being an aggressive football player, that's what you're supposed to be, but Jesus, man, what the heck?
That is a normal offensive lineman and defensive lineman thought process.
But I'm just thinking, man, this interviewer guy is probably, scared because the dude just got a huge, massive smile on his face as he was looking deadpan at this guy. And I would be scared in that situation, too, because this is the same guy that caused 3 fights in 3 consecutive practices for the Saints. He started a different fight, in 3 days straight. And they had to, make him take a day off because he was causing so many fights.
Damn, Tommy, what the fuck's going on down there in New Orleans?
Great question. Don't know.
Doing a great job looking after your team there.
It's the preseason.
Okay, yeah. See, it was from August 4th. But, yeah, Saints rookie first-round pick, offensive line Trevor Penning, has been kicked off OTAs on Wednesday after starting a fight at practice for 3 consecutive days.
Damn, all right.
So that was a few weeks ago, but then he got interviewed by this reporter saying that he likes legally assaulting the people across from him, and I'm just like, Jesus, man, okay.
Yes. Yes.
But that's my MIP.
My MIP is myself for having COVID.
Boo, COVID, bad,
Yeah.
boo.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's the person who gave me COVID. I blame him. So. He's like, you want to hang out? No, motherfucker, you gave me COVID. I'm pissed off at you. You're the reason I can't breathe through my nose.
Mouth breather.
Mouth breather. Ew.
I'm forced to be.
Yeah.
I couldn't even sleep today for the longest time because I couldn't breathe.
See, but anyways, I don't think I have anything else.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything else either.
Tommy, what did you do on Wayne this week?
I talked about a lot of returns with wrestling. Like a lot of wrestlers returning to certain brands, and someone going back, even though they were on the main roster, and then they're in developmental again for some reason.
Has that already come out? And have you recorded that? Or are you just saying something you're about to tell everybody?
Yes.
You haven't recorded yet, have you?
No, I have not.
Makes sense. Ben, what did you do on earning our stripes? Because I am not good.
I have not recorded it yet, actually.
Oh, okay.
But
Yes.
so we could record it together after this if you are wanting to.
No.
But I will be going over. I'll be talking about a little bit of what happened for band camp this past week. Some
band camp?
Mizzou football news and some interesting things happening here around campus. So that's what we will be covering on Earning Our Stripes.
All right, then. Well,
that's all I got.
We did have a video go up on the YouTube channel.
Yes, the only parts of the vlog of when me and Brock went across the state to go watch wrestling in an old dilapidated stadium.
You make it sound so much more ominous than what it was.
What? Where St. Louis played?
Yeah.
Dude, that stadium was so outdated. I can understand why they wanted to leave.
Okay. It was.
And don't. I'm right, too.
It what?
You know I'm right. Like, look at the concessions and all that. Like, dude, some of, like, I felt like
that
old
probably
Target
hadn't been updated since they left in 15.
Bro, I felt like I was in an old Target. Like, that's what the concession stands look like. I felt like I was in an old Target.
Anyway, tell the people what the video is.
It was a review of Shakespeare in Columbia, Missouri.
Yes, Ben.
Mid.
What? Say that again, Ben.
You heard me.
No, I didn't.
Did you call Shakespeare Pizza mid?
Yeah.
I can feel the rage from Brock.
We could talk about this a bit more on Earning Our Stripes if you want, or we could talk about it here. Uh-oh. I think I've made Brock angry, everybody.
Uh-oh.
He turned his mic off.
Is he muted? Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, you made him mad. You made him just
Okay, I will say, I used to really like Shakespeare's. I really enjoyed having Shakespeare's whenever I was younger and everything, and a few years ago, Shakespeare's was my favorite pizza place. But then here, within the past probably like 4 to 5 years, they have changed something in their recipe that
just not good.
That I just don't like compared to what it used to be. And me knowing my mom, fun fact about me for our listeners, but my mom was 5th generation born and raised in Colombia. And so she had been there plenty of times as a kid as well. And she agrees with me that there's just something about Shakespeare's pizza that isn't the same anymore, and it's not as good as it used to be. And so I'm not the only one with this mindset, and I have other pizza places that I like more, and I'm sorry for upsetting you, Brock, but it's not my favorite pizza place. I mean, saying it's mid was just something funny, but I mean, it's still good pizza. Like, if you're wanting to get pizza, Shakespeare's is a good place to go. But me personally, it's not my favorite thing in the world.
I thought you were going to do the meme make. Me personally would not let that slide.
I don't even know that meme.
It's literally just you see if something happens and someone it cuts to someone and it's like, now me personally, I would not let that slide. That's basically the gist of it.
Yeah. But, yes, that is my wording behind why I'm not the biggest fan of Shakespeare's, everybody. So, yeah.
Is Brock still muted?
Yeah.
Might as well just...
But I'm sure you guys had a fun time recording that pizza review video.
Yeah, no, we had an absolute blast going to St. Louis and all that. Should we try and wrap it up? Because I'm pretty much about ready to just pass out.
Yeah, I know me and Brock were going to knock out Earning Our Stripes, but I think...
Let's just wrap it up. One of us could say what his Twitter handle is and just call it a day.
All right. Yeah. All right, everybody. So we are going to end up wrapping it up here pretty soon. You can contact Brock at Brock Gordon 99 on all platforms, I'm pretty sure. Right, Tommy?
I'm pretty sure, yes. I don't know about Instagram, though. So, but yeah. Brock Gordon.
At Brock Gordon 99.
Brock Gordon 99 on Twitter.
And don't forget, and you can contact me on everything at Elite Tiger Sports, and
you can contact me at dude_rex14 on all platforms. Sometimes I don't have the underscore, but for Twitter I have the underscore. Plus, you can follow the YouTube channel at bcardYT on Twitter. So,
and don't forget, we do have our website up, everybody. So if you could check that out, that would be much appreciated. But that is b-cardentertainment.com, all lowercase. So hopefully you guys check that out sometime soon.
Yeah, but other than that, this has been another episode of Big Time Talkers. I've been Tommy Haley with Brock Gordon.
And I've been Benjamin Duncan.
Hope you all have a good week.